Hi everyone, this is a little place that Gary and I go to, and I've mentioned it before. It's called Whelans, and they do concrete pots and ornaments, and a lot of people recently have been seeing my videos of the garden and the plant pots and said, oh, you know, are they resin? Where do you get them from? So I thought I would, as we're here today, I might do a little video and show you the bits and pieces that they do. So I'm just going to pause it for a second while I go in, and I don't know if you can see, there's lots of little kind of ornaments there and things outside. This is where they make them. There's a kind of and they've got Roman doodads. They've got loads, but this is obviously where they make all the concrete. And yeah, it's a pretty cool place really. They've got meerkats and half heads, plant pots, all sorts. So here we go. Look at this. Lots to see. So there's funny things, and there's cutie pie ornaments, and there's Buddhas galore. You might recognise this. We've got that one, and these, got those in the garden. But they've got some pretty cute things like keep off the grass. That's my dinner. And this Buddha, I used to have one like this guy here, but mine was painted black with gold. I painted them. Every house I've ever had, I've had stuff from here. Some of them have been really big and heavy, and I've painted them up, but whenever I've moved, I've left them there because it's just so heavy. And the little ornaments, yeah, you can kind of just take them anywhere in little pots, but the big stuff like this chap here would weigh an absolute ton. So you can get the memorial bits. Nearly fell over them. And pillars with things on. Excuse the music and stuff. Hope it doesn't give me some kind of strike. Hopefully not. Just radio. We've got sundials. There's Gary over there. We've got plinths galore and kind of Aphrodite type stuff. We've got wizards and bird baths. Yeah, lots of bird baths, tons and tons of those. You might recognise this little elephant guy. This is the one that's on the caravan that the yarn van, should I say. This bird is bird bath, and he's in my garden. There's my other little pot. They've only got one called Green Man Pots, but I don't know, he's just a tree. I liked him, and so did I like the elephant. So I need to get another one really for the centre. This is was that the same? Yeah, it just sometimes when they're weathered or when they're painted, they look really, really different. So I'm gonna have a little look, see if I can find something for the middle. So to go on the plinths, you've got these gigantic plant pots. I can't see what you're seeing, so I don't know if I'm filming this nicely or if I'm not getting it all in and I'm all over the place. But as you can see, gigantic plant pot for £38, really good value. So we do come back time and time again. They kind of can be. See, this chap here is painted black and got gold on. They used to sell all the paints. Well, they still do sell paints, but they used to sell one that was like verdigris, so you could make it look like bronze. So that's what I did. I painted all mine to be bronze, just like this one here. If you look, that looks like it's made of bronze because it's black with gold overlay. And then if you put the green verdigris in the mouth and eyes and areas, just a little touch, it looks weathered. But they don't sell that verdigris anymore, and that makes me wonder why. Perhaps it wasn't a safe product, I don't know. But yeah, can't get it anymore. So this is where all the big gigantic plant pots are. They're very nice. Some are nicer than others. Square ones, round ones, all kinds of shapes. But then we've got at the end, we've got our kind of Roman people, gods and goddesses. Gigantic plant pot that looks like a basket. This one you can use as a fountain. My mum used to say she would just grow plants out of it. She always wanted that one. Not the one that looks like a big basket, that's quite new. But I had lots of these, big pots on plinths and all sorts. But like I said, left them behind. This is what we want to get next. We want to get 2 of those chairs. They're made of stone. They weigh an absolute ton. But yeah, we'd love to get a couple of those. We were going to put those up the end. Sometimes, you know, I think about the benches, but a few of them we've seen with big cracks. And I know these ones are like made to look cracked, but I've seen them where they do crack in half. So that's put me off those. But the big kind of chairs that look like a bit of a tree, quite like those. And then it brings me around here and you see those wellies. That's one of my plant pots. Gary wants another lot. He's always saying, why do you want more? We've got them. But he does, so we'll probably get one. But you've got a plant pot in the shape of a barge, shells, swans, kind of ammonites, all kinds of stuff. You've got ones that are like little plant troughs, barges, galleons, nudie women. But I've got a couple of those watering can plant pots. Got fishies and little bridges, more Buddhas. They're very popular, the Buddhas. They sell a lot of the Buddhas. And tiered plant pots, big Buddha section coming up. Oh, and kind of Chinesey buildings, pagodas. I don't know what they're called. I don't have a Scooby-Doo. Flower pot men. I remember Bill and Ben. Some of you guys that watch me might, if you're from the UK, you might remember Bill and Ben, flower pot men. We've got footballers, golfers, Humpty Dumpty, old geezers, lions, more Buddhas, more Chinese stuff that's painted. Oh, and there go the seagulls. That one's rather snazzy with the kind of alligators around the outside in that green. It's very pretty. And there it is in gold. If I get close enough, I'm going to hear the music, and I don't really want to pick up the music. It does all kinds of things to me, like gives me a strike. We've got concrete blocks that look like wood. We've got Easter Island heads, praying angels and children and little, I don't know, pixies, kids, more Easter Island type stuff. And this is the sheltered bit, which I'm looking forward to because it's really sunny today. It's very hot, very sunny. We've got little ornaments around here though. We've got little dragons, tortoises, all kinds of animals and squirrels. And hello Granny D, there's a squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. We got a lot more around here as well. The wheelbarrow and the donkeys. Oh look, I like him. I wouldn't want it in the garden, but I do like the chief. We've got more kind of plant men. We've got a shell, more green welly boots, and fish, and these guys, elephants. See what I mean? There's loads here. And so if you ever see my cats that I said I'm going to paint in the garden, and all those little ornaments, as well as my pretty cool plant pots, this is where I got them from. And this has been here many years. We used to have these windmills. They sold trillions of these windmills. Honestly, at one point all you ever saw was a wheeling windmill. But we had a wooden one that somebody made for us. I think it was my father-in-law many years ago. Very good at making them. But everyone else seemed to have a wheeling one. Oh look, there's a snail. Not a real one, obviously. A concrete one. A goose. Yep, big fat robin. Owls. So much to choose from. So here we got examples of the painting. So I think, you know, we definitely do need more welly boots because Gary wants one more set for the front. And I don't know what else to get to go in the middle of the windowsill on the Yarn van. Someone's obviously driving too fast. It's a very small road around there. It might be an ornament, but it might be a plant pot. Don't think it would be a stegosaurus. or another cat. I've got enough cats, or a pig, big fat piggies. I like the elephant. Could possibly get another Nelly and just move them around so that the elephants are at either side and the trees in the middle. But they're quite heavy, so I didn't want to get anything too big and heavy for that area. But maybe I'll have a little look round, find something, and then do another little video to show you what it was that I got. Oh, look, a chicken. Not a plant pot though, is it? I've got gorillas and eyeballs coming. Was it teeth? There's eyeballs coming out of stones with a zip, and there's teeth. This is a cool one, this alligator. You plant him sort of in the ground so it looks like bits of him are sticking out. That's really, and you can do that in a pond, like if you've got a big pond. Looks quite sweet. We've got little Kit Kat people and dogs, loads of dogs. This is where all the cats and dogs are, and other kind of things. Just rows and rows and rows of them. And every kind of dog that you can imagine. Little sausage dog, look at that. Cute. This is the type of dog that I'd like. Cheap to feed, doesn't get in the way of the TV, looks cute, and you know. So then you get to the end and you've got a little kind of area where there's more and more of them, and then where those stairs are, that's where you pay. I don't know if Gary's finished, but I'm going to end off now and have a little look round at all the different plant pots. But I thought you might like to see Whelans, which is, you know, where Gary's come here for his pots. Okay, so, oh, there he is, there's Gary. Thanks for watching, and like him. I'll see you on the flip side then. Bye for now.